Hello and good morning or good afternoon to anybody who's watching currently. I'm here and I'm ready to do the polar opposite of what I did yesterday, where I spent 5 hours watching E3 and playing Monster Train. Today it's just half an hour. I was thinking about perhaps getting up for the Indie Games Showcase, but I'll go check that out later. I was more interested in the Capcom presentation rather than the indie ones. Not to say that the indie presentation was bad. I have no idea, actually, so I cannot give any provoking thoughts towards that. But yeah, I'm going to be watching the Capcom thing, and then right after, I'm going to be playing some Resident Evil 8, or Resident Evil Village. Whatever you're going to call it, because I figure that half an hour is barely enough for a stream. But yeah, I don't know what to expect. Maybe Mega Man? Perhaps? I don't know. Monster Hunter? Potentially Resident Evil? We'll see. I'm already seeing some Monster Hunter stuff on the E3 stream right now, but yeah, no expectations, but I am hopeful. Hopefully it'll be better than the Square Enix presentation. Also, I got in touch with someone on Streamlabs, and I managed to fix all of my alerts. So everything has been completely updated, and now it's up to the standards that I want it to look and sound like. And it won't be as loud this time. Like, whenever someone, raids my channel, it won't be super loud. Also, I got rid of the Megalovania. I'm tired of the Megalovania sound effect. Made it into something better. But yeah, what else? Oh yes! So, you didn't hear this from me, but apparently there might be a new Monkey Ball game coming out soon that may potentially be announced at a certain Nintendo Direct. I just saw the box art apparently on Twitter, and it looks like amazing. I'm not gonna show it on stream because, again, they're probably gonna show it off on the Nintendo Direct. Which, by the way, I'm gonna have a hell of a night. I don't trust myself to get up at before 9 in the morning in order to be in time for the Nintendo Direct. So guess what I'm doing? I'm staying up all night. Oh man, Nintendo, why do you have to have your Nintendo Directs at such early times? I get it's for the Japanese crowd over in the East, but man, all right. With that being said, let me get rid of the starting soon screen. You've seen enough of this, and also let me edit the Twitch reaction window because I noticed that the bottom was cut off a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Any more? Any more? Wait, I might have it fixed now. I might almost have it fixed. Okay, how does that look? How does that look? Oh, it's so barely fixed. Oh yeah, I should probably unmute this, shouldn't I?
はい、一番好きな武器はですね、ちょっとご存知の方もいるかもしれないんですけど、僕はシリーズを通してずっとハンマーを使っていますので、もちろん今回もハンマーを使っております。で、ハンマーしか使ってませんので、ギルドカードの 武器の使用も、ハンマーのみが、ついている、仕様としてついている状況です。
That's barely noticeable. It's barely noticeable.
My favorite armor is Bishaten.
Yeah, that's good.
I love the light design and how it emphasizes
So they're just talking about Monster Hunter right now.
It is inspired by the costumes of Japanese ascetic monks and mountain priests.
I'm also going to turn down the volume a little bit.
Is Horn Maestro.
はい、好きな装備はですね、
Here we go.
ラージャの装備が結構
I didn't notice that
見た目的に
in the previous stream that you could like there's parts times where you couldn't really hear my voice. So I turned up my mic volume a little bit. I'm going to also turn down the volume of the stream. And hopefully everything will be fine. I've been really struggling to find a proper volume for my microphone. So again, hopefully it works. Oh yeah, they're doing a Reddit MAA.
はい、現状予定はありませんが、今後出てくるタイトルとかで世界観とかがあって、ガチャブが登場する必要性があるときには出てくる。
Again, I'm not a Monster Hunter fan. I don't know what they're talking about.
One day I was playing to check the game. I saw one of Yomogi's feline helpers lying on the ground. So I asked my team what was going on and was told that they were testing out a situation where the feline ate a bad dango that Yomogi made and collapsed. That was a good idea, but unfortunately it didn't make it into the final game.
Oh, so food poisoning was concept art. Okay.
The feline was unconscious. That didn't make sense, so we had to say no to the idea.
I've heard that some people have said that Monster Hunter Rise is a pretty good game. If I ever do decide to play Monster Hunter,
I personally love sweets.
I'll either play World or Rise. Like I have World on Xbox Game Pass, so I can just play it whenever I want.
And who doesn't like sweets, right?
But yeah, this looks fun. Got 4 minutes to kill until the presentation starts. Oh man, I'm glad I got the 5-hour VOD edited like in one day. I was worried I might have been able to. I might have had to be editing it today as well. I got really tired after I did all of that. Wait, what was someone in TF2? I like this guy in E3 chat, El Suertes in E3 chat, saying with 2 question marks, TF2 update when? My guy. My guy knows what is up. Okay, here we go.
I wrote that down too. I was like, I love it. The wind up. I did 135 hours Monster Hunter World Dual Blades. That's where you get it. Get in there.
No, dual blades.
Just like that.
Dual blades for speed. 100%. But nothing feels so satisfying though when you get that hit with the hammer and it's so heavy and it's just whoa.
But then you get caught and so they're on top of you.
Just checking Twitter. No, I should not check Twitter while I'm streaming on Chrome right now. I'll check Twitter on my phone.
Right out of the park.
Especially against
while I'm waiting.
Okay, well, it's not actually it's not officially a T-Rex, Jack.
Okay,
I probably should have started a little, like, maybe 5 minutes later.
That was a great one. Thank you so much for that, Monster Hunter AMA, of course. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions you want answered at E3, hashtag E32021, you can get your comments on the little ticker that goes by. And of course, we're running polls.
Are we done? Are we ready yet?
We're running polls all day long about the old Capcom, because of course we are coming up pretty dang quick on the Capcom presentation. As a rundown again of what we know officially for Capcom. Of course, it's be hosted by our friend Seltzer. Then we know we're going to get stuff on the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We're going to get stuff on Monster Hunter Rise. We're going to get stuff on Monster Hunter Stories 2. We're going to get Resident Evil Village. That is what they have officially said.
All right, that I didn't know about. So that's actually good that I listened to that part.
Yeah. And then if you really want to start dreaming, I know earlier.
Okay, but Mega Man though. Mega Man.
Sorry guys, I went down to rabbit hole.
Mega Man.
Let's hear it. Although it would be
Mega awesome, Mega dude.
What we already know. I'm looking forward to seeing what Resident Evil Village content they're planning to bring to the table. Game's been
I hope they don't spoil anything because I still haven't beat the game yet.
Maybe give us some new stuff.
Yeah. Jackie, what do you want?
Okay, so I am not super into puzzle mystery games, just being completely honest. But I mean, Ace Attorney just totally plays to me. Obviously, I'm a big weeb.
I never got into the Ace Attorney series.
Being like, objection.
I mean, I played through the first game, like quite a bit through the first game actually. Then I got stuck, and then I put the game down, and I never picked it back up.
That alone, I'm just like, I'm exactly. I was like, I love this, so I'm definitely here for it.
All right, one more minute.
Smart, right?
Yeah, you'll be getting it, of course. Ace Attorney.
So Ace Attorney, Monster Hunter, and Resident Evil.
Games that were released in Japan.
All right, well I was
July 27th, and it's
2 out of 3. I was correct.
The Capcom presentation is starting in 5.
What else does
4,
Capcom
3,
own? Does Capcom own?
1, go.
Hold on. Does Capcom own Phantom Trick? Let's see. Capcom. No, Phantom Trick. Phantom. Ghost Trick. It's owned by publisher Capcom and developed. Yes, please. If there's one thing I would like for this E3, as like something specific for me, I absolutely need some Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Like, please. It's been so long. Also, hey, Fruity. Welcome to the stream.
Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom.
Celebration indeed.
We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Did you just say everything that's going to be in the
Evil Village.
in the presentation?
The franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror. The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary.
I still hate that baby that you put in there. That baby was one of the worst parts and also one of the best parts of the game.
With a special message
no more babies, please.
Another time.
Booba! Booba! I'm sorry.
There's nothing to fear.
Oh no, stream, please.
She's everything to me.
Yeah, that part.
I think it's time you left things in my hands.
Please, please don't spoil anything. Game. Oh, what is that?
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil.
Hello.
I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this.
E3, you have to get this under control. Why?
As a reminder, everyone who purchases
why is the stream still like this?
Free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil Re:Verse.
Yeah, I haven't played that at all.
Their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy.
Like it came with Resident Evil Village when I purchased it, and I just didn't care at all.
Into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th.
It was not my kind of thing. So they're gonna announce like DLC. Yeah, there we go. More info. Okay, we'll just let us know about it. Just let us know it exists.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of
Again,
Monster
this is only
Hunter.
half an hour, but
whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends,
okay,
we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories
I'm gonna grab
2,
some chocolate
Wings
milk.
of Ruin.
I'm gonna be right back. This is not interesting in the slightest, unfortunately.
This was his fate.
Oh, and yet
May have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse.
I assume I've missed nothing.
That Guardian Ratha had
I'm being mean. There's no reason for me to be like this towards my parents. Again, I'm sure they're great games. I just don't know what's going on here.
That's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
This chocolate milk's so good. I'm sorry, Monster Hunter?
This is the legend.
Okay, cool. Chocolate milk though.
The monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
Jet, I also have some birthday cake Oreos with me in the corner. I've tasted some of them because, like, I haven't tasted all the Oreo types that are out there. These are really good though. These birthday cake Oreos.
How do you control them?
Also, I wonder if there's like weird flavors of Oreo that exist somewhere. Like, I don't know, wasabi flavored Oreo. Oh my god. Chat, imagine if that would actually exist.
What kind of power does Ratha really have?
You know,
why are all of these pits?
Now that I've said it, someone out there is probably going to make it. Like, it's just
all I have
the butterfly effect. One butterfly flaps its wings in the future, it creates a tornado. In the future, in the past, creates a tornado in the future.
To know that you will protect him no matter what.
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening.
Yes, wasabi flavored Oreos. Get on it, whoever in the future has this idea from a random Twitch streamer.
A voice. Can you hear?
Riders can bond with monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
Groove, baby.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of
monsties? What? Hello.
My friends here taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
Honestly, if there's no Ghost Trick Fandom Detective, this presentation's a no for me. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It's been alright so far. Better than Square Enix's. Like, at least they're showing games that, with IPs that belong to them, rather than just Marvel for half an hour. I like the dog. That's what I can say about this. I like the dog. Oh, yep, gotta shield that amiibo. Amiibo!
Looks pretty epic, right? And
epic gamer!
The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version.
I still gotta pre-order Back 4 Blood. I forgot about that.
To the full game release
How much
just
does
a few
that
weeks
cost?
later on July 9th. That's not the
Probably
only
like
way to
$60
join the
or
hunt.
something.
Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
A collaboration? I'm interested for the collaboration, even if I'm not going to play this game.
Let's go.
Watch it be like Final Fantasy again.
This is for my fellow hunters.
Oh. Yeah, the collaboration with Capcom itself. I mean, we just saw this, so.
Moon's blessing emerge. Get ready. I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's blessing emerge.
Resident Evil. Chat is just. There's so many Resident Evils. Resident Sleepers in E3 chat. Like, so many. I guess I'm not alone in my disinterest in Monster Hunter. Again, it's good for Monster Hunter fans. I'm just waiting for Go Straight Random Detective. Okay, those shades look cool, though.
Kamura is like my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
What the hell is all this? Okay, alright. You had me when you said collab, and then you lost me.
To be a Monster Hunter fan, with all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July.
I'm glad that there isn't.
We'll have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve.
I'm more interested in this, honestly. Like, the style and themes of Ace Attorney is just way more interesting.
Phoenix Wright's ancestor in this action-packed prequel. Now, let's hear more about the story.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
Alright, let's see.
Welcome to the center of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital.
Oh, why are you British, mate?
This country is incredible. I will become a lawyer. I have to.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
Oh yeah, I also forgot.
Events led to this curious murder.
Hold on, let me see.
Herlock Sholmes. You must have heard of me.
Herlock
We
Sholmes.
must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction.
You know what? I'll get the image after this trailer.
Well, what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
What? Why? Why does one of the jurors have a knife?
Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
Again, I do love the style. Sorry I'm late, I was watching Fat Magic. Hey Ben, it's completely fine. You didn't really miss much. It's just Monster Hunter and Resident Evil, and also
So we have
Ace Attorney.
And 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Ooh.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager.
Oh, I noticed you aren't British. You're not fitting in with the theme of this game. Come on.
We're to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
I do like the play on Herlock Sholmes.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock. Herlock
I don't like the scissors.
His logic and reasoning spectacular. A grandiose, yet flawed, series of conjectures.
Shears? Okay. Do British people call scissors shears? In Britain? Because I smile all the time so that nobody knows I am British. Okay, cool.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions. At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
Oh, I do like the
new evidence and
the 3D observation bit. I don't think they've done that before in Ace Attorney? Question mark?
Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
Again, the what was I saying? The style and sense of humor. I forgot to mention that of these games. Absolutely fantastic. I really do gotta play these games sometime. I mean, I can't say a whole lot because
in courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince
I have not played a lot of this series.
Their progress will be displayed.
So what I can do right now, like,
two scales of justice: one black representing a guilty verdict, and one white representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection.
But I can't. It was somewhere, wasn't it?
Face off against the jurors.
Hold on.
All of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
I'm sorry, you're going to be seeing a black screen for a little bit. I just want to see if I can find, there it is. No.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
I wonder if this will show up in...
Objection.
Here we are. Here we are.
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record.
There we go. Van's Ice kind of hot though.
When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds too.
Oh no, you were seeing that! You were seeing that! Oops!
Each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales
Well,
of justice in your favor. Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
This is
I
just
completely
a
forgot.
Small taste of the exciting new gameplay features.
I got an answer for the Shears thing. Oh, really?
We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans.
This right here is my whole
Thanks for watching.
My whole thoughts on this E3
It already seems like I
so
have
far.
a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom. But what about esports? Let's close out two of the stars of Capcom fighters,
Esports merch!
and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom. Guys.
No, no.
What's going on,
Esports, more like
Capcom
esports.
Esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious.
Why?
I'm excited for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire.
Wait, did
That
you
just sounds beautiful
tell me
and
about
has
the
a
thing
ring
in
to it,
Discord?
and
Let me
I think
see.
that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter V, Capcom E3. It just feels right. And you
Oh, okay. All right, I see it. I see it in chat. Yep, very good.
And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter V is. The long and the short of it is this. We travel all around the world, state to state, country to country.
I'm gonna rip
and we try to
one of
bring
these
our
birthday
opponent's
cake
life
Oreos
from 100
real quick.
all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn
Because
good doing.
my interest went from mildly interested to okay, I don't care anymore.
Possibly a world champion.
Are we still doing? We're still doing the esports thing. There's 10 minutes left.
So in this year's CPT,
I'm gonna mute. Y'all have to suffer with this with me. So
$5,000 on the line for each tournament, but that money alone, that's not what's really at stake here. It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Item just reset in grand finals of Capcom Cup.
So behind me, you can see in all of its glory, the Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with.
That's right, we take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events
good.
going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning
OMG, I
across
haven't had an
19
Oreo
different
in
territories.
literal years.
So there's
Yep.
so many opportunities for players from around the world to get that ticket into Capcom.
I just like eat
I'm absolutely excited
whole
because, again, that is
packs
a
in
big
like a
chance
couple of
for
days. I
2021.
know it's
So what do you
extremely
expect
unhealthy
for
for me.
2021?
And Mago is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
But goddamn, they taste good.
Capcom Pro Tour live on the
I can't help it. I have a massive sugar tooth. Chat, people who've been watching me for a long time know that I have a massive sweet tooth.
To become a successful Street Fighter V player.
And it can only be sustained
community-focused content that we have
by Oreos.
We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world.
If the next 10 minutes are just going to be esports, then
Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3 duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize pool.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally we only have 1v1 content. But now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time. What's gonna happen? Nice. He checks it. He checks the movement. What's happening?
It's so good. Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month. Be sure to check out
this chocolate milk tastes really good.
And broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, event, everyone who logs in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing on with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in and see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head-to-head.
All right, okay. Are we done? Are we done now? No? Cool.
Obviously, they got a rivalry. I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
That's what I'm talking about. I told you it's gonna go to the limit, and I ain't lying to the beat.
Okay. You should try some of the recipes I sent from baking sweets. We had still have the cupcakes I made the other day, and they're bomb as fuck. I mean, again,
thanks, guys.
the last time I tried baking anything ended up in disaster. So.
Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom.
Salty
E3
cookies,
this year.
yeah.
Let's recap
That was
what
it.
We all saw. Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE Verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history.
No
of
Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. I am sad.
Miss out on the esports fun. Make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom Fighters. There really is something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal to watch all these videos again and more.
There's nothing for here for me here, miss. I know, like
part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
I might as well just not cover this. But you know what? At least it was short. Like, it was boring, but for the most part, but it was short. Alright. That's enough of that. There's no, like, one more thing. They don't have... You're just showing the same things again that we already saw. Okay, fine. That's enough of that. Alright, well that's it for the Capcom thing. Oof. Yeah, no thanks. But I might as well just switch over to Resident Evil 8 now. Okay, so my real thoughts. That presentation was just okay. Not good, not terrible. Just meh. Inoffensive. That's the word I was looking for. E3 has been a snoozer so far. Correct. Let's hope that Nintendo will come in. You know that Nintendo will come in and pick up the pace, right? I mean, they have so much in their favor. They have Bayonetta 3, which could be announced anytime. They have Breath of the Wild 2 currently in the works. They have Splatoon 3. They could talk more about that. Pokemon, potentially. Maybe something Mario related. Okay, but you do know that they're going to be talking about, like, Mario plus Rabbids again during the Direct, wasting up, like, even more space for other products. But we'll see. I have a wild night ahead of me. Rabbids first. Ven, you have brought a curse upon this land. You have brought a curse. I don't want to think about that. In fact, I don't want to think about it so badly that I'm actually just going to boot up Resident Evil Village now. Thanks, Capcom.